What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Boogie2988 coming at you once again. Today is December 27th, 2010. I just got home from about 16 hours of driving to travel to Michigan once again to observe the holiday season with a new family that has taken me in as their own. And I learned a lot this Christmas season, stuff that I wanted to talk to you guys about. At the end of this video, I'm going to do something fun. I'm going to crack open a present that was sent to me by a YouTube friend. And I've got a lot of friends who are on YouTube. A lot of people are fans. A lot of people are friends. And only one that I like enough to go as far as to let him know where to send me something. And I don't have a P.O. box or anything like that. But if you go to the link below, you'll find a link to his YouTube channel. I'd love it if you check it out. His videos are hilarious. His name is Kevin Gross. He said that his login, Eat McDonald's, was inspired actually by watching one of my videos of me eating McDonald's French fries right here live on YouTube, on the internet, using my mouth and hands. So if you get bored any time of this during this video, why don't you just go visit that. We'll fast forward to the end and watch me open his gift. But I don't know what's in it yet. I haven't touched it. It was here when I got in the door. But I wanted to talk about Christmas a little bit here, or the holiday season. I know there's a lot of different holidays that people celebrate at this time of year. New Year's Eve, of course, being one of us for a good part of the world. Now, I believe that Chinese New Year's obviously a different part of the year. And then, of course, there's Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and Malaka and Halakha and other names that I can't pronounce or care to try. But I never really got Christmas. I never really fully understood it. I mean, I got the concept. I knew what people were going for, but in my family, and I think a lot of people know that I came from a very, very broken home. Shattered is probably more like it. I really didn't understand Christmas. I knew what my folks wanted to do, and I know they tried really hard, but every year it seemed to lead to some degree of disappointment, frustration. As a kid, I enjoyed it. I mean, what's not to enjoy? But the people that have to go through all the effort to piece things together, to put things together, to try to make it right for the family, wow, it just seemed like so much work. And as a young adult, I didn't really get it. But this Christmas, like I said, I traveled north of Michigan, spent that time with my girlfriend's family, who have very much treated me like a member of their own. And it's meant the world to me, for the record. I don't know that they'll ever see this. I doubt very sincerely that they will, but just in case they ever do, I hope they can fully understand how wonderful it was being accepted into their lives and into their homes, and allowing me to observe the holiday with them and observe their family during that holiday. My mom, God bless her, tried her best to make a nice Christmas for me every year of my life, and I spent it with her right up until she died, even the last Christmas that she was alive. And I had intentions of spending last Christmas with her, I think some of you may know. To get to the point, I finally understand Christmas. I get the point. I get it. You know, if you take all the bull crap messages that we feed ourselves, you know, this is about this religion and the observing of that religion, and then the coming of this, and the visiting of the that, and the renewal of this, and whatever. I mean, I don't want to insult anybody here. Whatever your rituals are, congratulations. You're welcome to them. I love that you have them, and I hope they bring you peace and solace and happiness and eternal life, if that's how it turns out for you. But since the beginning of time, and I read about Kris Kringle, I read about Saint Nick, I read about Zeus, I read about pretty much every point in history that we've been a civilized race of creatures. We've observed the winter solstice. We've realized that it's the coldest and the darkest months and weeks and days of the year, and we pack our things up and we go home where it's safe and where it's warm, to be renewed and reinvigorated and to celebrate. And we often came back bringing gifts from throughout the world to share with our family, and there with our family we received more gifts. And this has been observed in every country and every land pretty much since the beginning of the human race. And it's fascinating, because once you take away whatever label, whatever you think Christmas really is, and you can observe it as that ritual or Hanukkah, or whatever you're doing at this time of year. We all do it. We all go home. We all see our family. We all share what we have. And that's what we were doing at the beginning of time, man. That's what the very first humans were doing. We were seeking warmth. We were seeking shelter. We were seeking solace in our friends and our family, and sharing what little resources we had been able to scavenge throughout the year. And seeing it for that, seeing this large family come together and do exactly that through foods and snacks and gift cards and fellowship, and inviting their homes open to me and other family members, and it was just fascinating. It's just fascinating, and I hate that I'm 36 years old and I just now really got that message. I really just now finally understand it. I guess maybe I could blame myself for that, or I could blame my parents, or I could blame whoever, or maybe I'm not the only one. Maybe I'm not the only one that got caught up in the religiosity of it, or the commercialism of it, or just overall confused, you know. But now that I see it as that, man, it's beautiful, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. So speaking of things that I want to share with you guys, let's see what's in the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? Like I said, Kevin, thank you for this, brother. I hope that it's at least as funny as a fart. Dear Boogie, I guess you could consider this the worst Christmas card you've ever gotten, besides the fact that it is written on just a boring white piece of paper. It also probably has spelling errors, and there are several spelling errors on here. Oh yeah, and it's also the ink is a stupid color. Okay, shoot, this is embarrassing, but this dumbness of this card is besides the point. Merry Christmas, buddy. You're incredibly awesome. Seriously, best videos on YouTube. Thank you, Kevin. I think yours are at least as good, though. Hands down. In all honesty, the only two YouTube videos that I will waste or watch religiously are yours and Jake and Amir from College Humor. Those guys are awesome. They deserve the plug here. Okay, this may be the worst letter in history, so I'll just draw a picture on the back. Oh, by the way, the candy is the best candy ever invented. It's my favorite, and I thought I'd give you my creepy raisin man from my videos. I hope that's not too dumb. If you don't want it, just give it to a homeless man. I'm sure he would like it. Okay, see you, dude, and Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year, of course. Keep the vids coming. Kevin Groves, and then he is drawn a picture of himself there saying Merry Christmas, and also a snowman that he made yesterday. And he says, wow, I can't believe I'm 18. And Kevin, sometimes I can't either. It's just so you know, I don't have any mental problems. Yeah. Sorry. I'm fairly certain this is racist. Just oh my God. Of course, the Raisin Man. Oh. Wow, Kevin. So again, if you haven't done it yet, go visit Kevin at the link below. Tell him that Boogie sent you. Like some of his videos. Rate, comment, subscribe. That guy is awesome. And if you want a keyword for this week's rambling video, I want to say kiss. Let's give you a kiss. I want to give you a kiss. Kiss, kiss. Kiss, kiss. If you post kiss in the comments below, I'll know that you watched the video all the way to the end. Find a creative way to use it, make me laugh, because you know I read the comments. Happy New Year to you. I hope to talk to you again for the Happy New Year's. I'd like to talk to you about my New Year's resolutions. Also have a video in the works involving Francis. It's going to be a collab with one of my friends. So be excited. Happy New Year.